Hey guys, happy Halloween. If you already know, I don't exactly celebrate this, but celebrate the YouTube nonsense since most views only happen around this time, and I guess it's December. I don't know, but I guess to relive the this today, I'm going to say two stories. It was supposed to be one, but two stories that I think are kind of spooky in a way to fit Halloween. All right, and I guess cue the music, why don't you? This first thing I'm going to talk about occurred in my last trip or summer trip to South Carolina. It was an average day, an average hot day, if you will, and I was outside. I didn't have nothing else to do, but I had a volleyball, and I would usually kick the ball to see if how high I can get and if I can catch it. It was supposed to be training my kicks and stuff, but it was alright. Now, the scenario, it's not like a far village type thing, but it was like an open field surrounded with trees. It would just be abundant with insects, which is a key point here. Now, this occurred right after I'm done, 30 to 40 minutes in order to go back to the house or trailer, whatever thing, like those rectangle like houses and stuff. I'll go back to there. When I go back to there, I'll catch the ball. I would keep sharpening my scythe with my stick, which I made it into a scythe somewhat. And then I look up and I see something I've never seen before. Some cluster of insects in a curled up state, multiple legs spewing out its body. It wasn't close enough that I could feel it, but it was close enough to give me much anxiety. So I started running with all the adrenaline I had. I've seen insects before, but I've never seen an insect that looked like this. Now, one would just say to look at the internet to figure it out, but after this encounter, I never did. Shortly after I was running, I looked back, or I turned my head to see if it was chasing me. Turns out, the same route that I saw it was going, it proceeded that same route towards a tree. My second look gave me more information about what I was looking at. It appeared to be grasshopper-like, in which case a katydid, but there were 4 more legs more than an average katydid, so I assumed there were multiple ones. But I never saw a katydid fly in a direct straight line clumped together with another. So I assumed it was either some mantis or some insect I never knew existed in South Carolina that picked up 2 or 3 katydids on its own, flying quite near to me. After I noticed it wasn't following me, I ran back. Never said a word. Because who would believe me? Who would believe that I saw such a retarded scenario? I mean, we see insects, freaking snakes even, but not once my grandma has ever seen the thing I've seen. This is most likely my first ever story, a really bad one, because this sort of shaped to who I am today. This occurred in the summer of 2012. where lots of memes were going around. Now, this scenario occurs in my old house. This old house was, let's just say, not the best for, I don't even know my age, it doesn't matter. It wasn't the best. The most you would see in that house is abundant bed bugs. Either in the main couch or in our bunk beds. The bed bugs were literally everywhere. But it wasn't as infested as like cockroaches, but you know that it's there. And this is also context to what's about to come. Knowing that bed bugs are most likely to bite me every single time I wake up, I didn't expect anything more or less to happen at nights. Around the time it was the evening and my family's getting ready to head to bed, I'm still watching Power Ranger videos and sort of playing with Beyblades at my spare time. Or I couldn't watch TV because my dad would usually watch TV, most likely some late hit drama or some anime like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, even at AOT. We were about to go to bed. I would usually frantic, hit things, or even freak out in my sleep. The only thing that saved me from going near isolation whenever I hit the covers was that my family or my siblings slept either directly or next to me. As the night goes, I feel something. Legs. I don't know what it was, but it was something. I assumed it was something of my brother's, since me and him share the same bed. But I even know for him, he'd rarely make mistakes like that. Then, those were the movements of whatever this was. It started crawling at my foot. I didn't think it was crawling after this incident, but I knew after I felt even more legs on my foot and some pain, I screamed, wailed, destroyed most of the coverings on our bed, and threw out the blanket on the floor. I got shortly scolded afterwards, but I couldn't fret not to tell them what happened. Just like the first story, my family didn't believe me at first, but it was only when tomorrow hit that things would change. I were to wake up about to get some Cheerios until I looked at my foot and I noticed a red spot. This red spot wasn't akin to the bed bug's bite that I usually get. It was much bigger and redder. I freaked out knowing that there was this huge lump growing on my foot and I could do nothing to stop it. But I wasn't an idiot back then. I told my parents everything. While they didn't suspect much things would happen, they did realize, or they used common sense, that no bed bugs can create such a bump. This had to have been done by a bigger insect. My mom gave me good hopes, in that whenever I felt a sensation again, she gave me a hanger and said whenever I felt something, to bash it entirely, no matter what. Because even a mother would know signs of danger more than you can. With my hopes up, sorta, I head to bed. Things were alright. I felt something. But it was only my brother who got anxious for whatever reason. Also, to point something out a bit, out of everyone in the family, I am the only one that experienced this. It still puzzles me to this day, but let's not get off topic. The night goes by, and every single thud, every single touch, and every single sensation I would get, I would react with my best ability. Sometime later, I felt it, and before long, I hold the hanger with my strongest grip and with confidence at an all-time high. I kept hitting it and hitting it. I told my brother to move out and screamed for my parents to come. Savior of the Lord was the words uttered by my mom before she turned the lights on. Nothing. To my surprise, there was no trace of any insect. Moreover, there wasn't even any blood, nor sign that something was there. It all went away. The next second, my mom turned on the light. And this damn freaking airplanes. Forget about it. Now, more than ever, they started to question my sanity, as nothing like this had happened in the family, not once. But out of nowhere, something got into our house. It wasn't as surprising to think some dangerous insect broke in our house. We had a garden of where I last lived, and that garden had all sorts of insects. Bees, flies, mosquitoes, wasps, you name it. Not the exotic insects, but insects you will find at your local garden. Ever since that night, it never appeared since. I felt no sensation or no form of crawling on my foot after that day. And it still puzzles me at this point in time what happened. Okay. Oh my, okay. That was kind of dumb. But I mean, I tried to have some sort of deep voice and whatnot. But you know, it's fine. Well, thanks for watching my Halloween special, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you. No, it's already over. I just need to go by.